Excellent. Right, so this is the Viking game of Kubb. So first of all, we need to set out a field of play, and it's roughly about 5 metres by 8 metres. You can make it a little bit shorter, and it's a game that can be played indoors or outdoors. We're outdoors, so we've used the markers as little wooden pegs in the corners. But if you're indoors, you can use anything. If you're in a sports hall, you could use some plastic balls. And as you can see, roughly 8 by 5, you can measure it out with large strides. To set up the game, first of all, each team will have 5 Kubbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is known as your baseline. And on the opponent's side, they will have 5 Kubbs on their baseline. Roughly in the middle, you will have the king, and the game you will have 5 battens, 6 battens, sorry, 6 battens or sticks. So this game can be played with a team of 1 to 6 players on either side, because there's 6 battens, so you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But to start the game, a person from either team has 1 goal, and it's the nearest batten to the king will decide whether you are team A or team B. Okay, so his was the closest, so he's team A and he will start the game. So now it's team A to start, as they were closest to the king, and they'll throw the battens underarm and try and knock down the 5 Kubbs on your opponent's baseline. The battens are thrown underarm, not from the side, so there's no spins. So after his 6 throws, he's knocked down 2 of his opponent's Kubbs. So now it's team B's go to pick up those Kubbs, and he has to now throw them past the halfway line into team A's half. Now it's a good idea to try and get these to land somewhere this side of the king, because they are going to now be fielding Kubbs. They're going to protect the king on the other throws. Okay, so that's where they've landed. So now they'll be stood up roughly where they land, and if we look from team A's side, you can see they now form a bit of an obstacle towards the king. And we repeat this process until all the 5 are down from each side. So at this stage of the game now, 4 teams have successfully knocked down the 5 Kubbs. So these Kubbs on this side were originally from team B, and the Kubbs on this side were originally from team A. It's team A's go, so his objective now is, before he knocks down the king, he has to knock down all of the fielding Kubbs. If he knocks down the king before any of those Kubbs are knocked down, he immediately loses the game. So it's team A's go, they have to knock down the 5 fielding Kubbs and then the king. That was a good effort. So he's got 2 Kubbs remaining, he's thrown his 6 battens, so now it'll be team B's go, and he has to try and knock down all of team A's fielding Kubbs before he knocks down the king. So now it's team B's go, he has to knock down the 5 of team A's fielding Kubbs and then the king. So there's still 2 remaining. So now the battens will be picked up by team A. So if you're playing in a team of 6, with 6 aside, then it's 1 batten per child per goal. If it's 1-on-1, then obviously you can throw them all yourself. Oh, so he's knocked down all the defending Kubbs. So on his next goal, he only has to knock down the king. So now it's Team B's goal. Team B has to knock down the 2 remaining defending Kubbs and then the king. Ooh. And there we go. Team B wins by the skin of his teeth with that last cut, with that last baton. So well done, everybody. That's how you play Kubb.